Hey Celtics Nation, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The Boston Celtics stand tall as one of the most dominant and informed teams in the NBA, and with the halfway mark of the season behind us, there's not much more the franchise needs to strengthen their roster. They are already stacked with talent from top to bottom, which places them in a position where major changes are unnecessary. However, despite their high level of performance, the Celtics could still look to make some slight adjustments as the trade deadline approaches. One possible move that has been floated involves the Celtics making a trade for a familiar face, veteran guard Javonte Green, a former member of the team. According to an analysis by Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report, this trade could involve the Celtics acquiring Green while sending out one of their current players, Jaden Springer. This is a move that, while not dramatically changing their lineup, could add depth to the bench and provide some fresh experience for Boston. In this proposed deal, the Boston Celtics would receive Javonte Green, a versatile guard forward who has proven himself capable of contributing when needed. In exchange, the New Orleans Pelicans would receive Jaden Springer, the young guard who has struggled to make an impact with the Celtics. The proposed transaction doesn't reflect any drastic need or glaring deficiency within Boston's roster, as they are already performing at a high level, but rather a minor adjustment aimed at bolstering their bench unit. Green, at 31 years old, has played a more significant role than anticipated for the New Orleans Pelicans, who have been plagued by injuries this season. In 21 games off the bench, Green has delivered solid numbers, averaging 5.1 points and 2.9 rebounds in just under 19 minutes per game. What stands out, however, is his impressive three-point shooting, as he has connected on 51.7% of his attempts from beyond the arc. This type of performance would certainly be an asset for a Celtics team looking to add depth and experience to their bench. Looking back at Green's time with Boston, his role was far more limited during his first 2 seasons with the Celtics. In 73 games and only 11.1 minutes of action per game, he averaged 3.7 points, 2.0 rebounds, 0.5 assists, and 0.6 steals, while shooting 51% from the field. His time in Boston was a foundation for what would become a more prominent role with other teams. After his tenure with the Celtics, Green was traded to the Chicago Bulls in a 3-team deal that also involved the Washington Wizards, before moving on to the Golden State Warriors organization and eventually landing with the Pelicans. The proposed trade would not significantly alter the Celtics' chances of contending for an NBA title, but it does represent a smart move to address some roster flexibility. This trade would also allow Boston to offload Jaden Springer, a player they have been actively trying to move. Springer, a former first-round pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, has not seen much playing time this season, contributing only 1.3 points per game in a mere 4.1 minutes of action over 16 games. The 22-year-old has largely been relegated to garbage time, making his departure from Boston increasingly likely. For the Celtics, this trade would provide a low-risk opportunity to add an experienced veteran in Green without significantly altering their roster or salary cap situation. Given the limited assets available and the lack of pressing needs, this move would be an effective way to enhance their depth as they push for the postseason. On the other hand, the Pelicans could benefit from acquiring a young, former first-round pick in Springer, who, despite his struggles, still holds potential for development. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In an unexpected turn of events that has sent shockwaves through the NBA world, rumors have surfaced suggesting that Jason Tatum, the Boston Celtics superstar and one of the league's brightest stars, may have tested positive for a banned substance. The speculation has raised questions that could drastically alter the trajectory of his career, with reports indicating that he could face a 1-year suspension from the NBA. The 26-year-old forward, who has become a dominant force in the league, leading the Celtics to their first championship since 2008 in 2024, is no stranger to success. A 5-time NBA All-Star and the 2024 NBA Finals MVP, Tatum's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. But now, the very player who once set records for scoring, and led his team to glory, may find himself in the middle of a scandal that could tarnish his impeccable reputation. Sources close to the situation claim that Tatum's positive test could be linked to a substance found in his system after a random drug test following a game in late December. While the league has yet to confirm or deny these allegations, the growing buzz surrounding the issue has left fans and analysts alike on edge, wondering how the NBA will proceed if the claims are proven true. Tatum's potential suspension would have far-reaching consequences, not only for the Celtics but also for the entire league. The timing couldn't be worse for the Celtics, who are coming off a historic season in which Tatum led them to a 64-win record and an NBA title. Losing their franchise player for an entire year would leave a massive void in their championship aspirations and alter the landscape of the NBA for the foreseeable future. Jason Tatum's remarkable skill set has made him one of the most complete players in the NBA today. His scoring ability is perhaps his most notable asset, as he has consistently demonstrated the ability to take over games, whether it's with his lethal jump shot or his ability to drive to the basket. Tatum's smooth shooting stroke from beyond the arc, combined with his efficient mid-range game, makes him a matchup nightmare for defenders. His versatility allows him to score from virtually anywhere on the floor, making him a constant threat to opposing teams. In addition to his offensive prowess, Tatum has developed into an elite defender. Standing at 6 feet 8 inches with a 7-foot wingspan, he has the physical tools to guard multiple positions on the court, from small forwards to power forwards, and even some shooting guards. Tatum's ability to lock down opposing players and disrupt offensive plays has been crucial to the Celtics' success, and his defensive effort often goes unnoticed amidst his scoring feats. His awareness and agility allow him to contest shots, snatch rebounds, and create turnovers, proving he is just as impactful on the defensive end as he is on offense. Tatum's basketball IQ is another key aspect of his game. He understands the flow of the game and is able to make the right decisions under pressure, often finding open teammates or knowing when to take matters into his own hands. His ability to read defenses and adjust accordingly has made him one of the most difficult players to game plan for in the NBA. His high basketball IQ also translates to his leadership on the court, where he often takes on the responsibility of leading the Celtics in critical moments. What sets Tatum apart from many of his peers is his relentless work ethic and commitment to improving every aspect of his game. Despite already achieving so much at such a young age, he continues to add layers to his game, constantly evolving as a player. Whether it's refining his footwork, expanding his offensive repertoire, or enhancing his defensive presence, Tatum's dedication to getting better is evident. His growth trajectory suggests that he is not only one of the best players of his generation, but also one who could one day be considered among the all-time greats. As the investigation unfolds and more details emerge, one thing is certain. This is a developing story that has the potential to shake the very foundation of the NBA. Fans and critics alike will be waiting with bated breath to see how the situation unfolds and what this means for Tatum's legacy and the future of the Boston Celtics. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.